Ladies and gentlemen, success isn't something you chase, it's something you attract by the person you become. It's not just about working harder, though hard work is essential. It's about working smarter, deeper, and truer. Becoming a magnet for success requires vision, discipline, and faith in yourself, faith in the process, and faith in something greater than yourself. First, let's talk about vision. If you can't see it, you can't be it. Take a moment to ask yourself, what does success look like for me? Not for my neighbor, not for my colleagues, what does it mean to me? Close your eyes and picture it. The clearer your vision, the stronger your pull toward it. Write it down, make it plain. Let it become your North Star, guiding every step you take. Next is discipline. Success isn't built on wishes, it's forged in the fire of daily choices. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's waking up early when you'd rather sleep in. It's putting in the extra hours when others have clocked out. It's staying true to your goals even when the path gets rocky. Let me tell you something, the grind will humble you before it rewards you. But if you stay the course, the reward will come. And then there's faith. Oh, this is the cornerstone. When the world says no, when the doors slam shut, when you're left standing alone in the rain, faith whispers, keep going. Believe in your ability to grow, to learn, to adapt. And when you're ready to give up, believe that the seed you've planted is just about to break through. Now, let me remind you of this, being a magnet for success doesn't mean everything will be smooth. Magnets attract challenges too. They attract tests and trials designed to make you stronger. But a magnet doesn't stop pulling just because it meets resistance. It keeps drawing in what it needs to fulfill its purpose. So I challenge you today, become that magnet. Work on your vision, build your discipline, strengthen your faith, and most importantly, serve, because true success isn't just about what you achieve, it's about what you give, who you lift up, and the legacy you leave behind. The world is waiting for your greatness. Go out and claim it. Success begins with a vision. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. If you don't know where you're going, how will you know when you've arrived? The first step to becoming a magnet for success is to find what success looks like for you. Not for your family, not for your friends, and not for society, just you. Success is personal, and until you determine what it truly means to you, you'll find yourself chasing after goals that may not even fulfill you. To create this vision, you must start with introspection. What are your passions? What drives you to get out of bed in the morning? What kind of life do you want to live? These questions may seem simple, but they demand honest answers. Take time to sit with them, write them down, and allow yourself to dream. And dream big. This is not the time for modesty or doubt. Imagine the best version of your life and what it would look like if there were no limits. Once you have a vision, the next step is to make it clear and actionable. Clarity is power. It's not enough to say, I want to be successful or I want to be happy. What does success look like? Is it a thriving career, financial independence, strong relationships, or inner peace? Break it down, make it specific. Write it out in vivid detail. If your dream is to start a business, envision the kind of business, the customers you want to serve, and the impact you want to make. If your goal is personal growth, visualize the habits, mindset, and skills you want to develop. Once you have this vision, you must commit it to memory and to it with you daily. Let it be the force that drives your actions, decisions, and mindset. This is your North Star, your ultimate guide. Life will inevitably throw distractions, challenges, and opportunities that may seem appealing but don't align with your vision. When you're clear on your goals, you'll be able to say no doesn't serve your purpose, and stay focused on what does. A well-crafted vision doesn't just inspire you, it transforms you. It shifts your mindset from limitation to possibility. When you begin to see yourself as the person capable of achieving what you've envisioned, you'll start acting like that person. You'll make different choices, seek out new opportunities, and embrace challenges with a sense of purpose. This is the beginning of becoming a magnet for success. But having a vision isn't just about looking inward. It's also about being open to the world around you. When you're clear on what you want, you start to notice opportunities that align with your goals. They've been there all along, but now with your vision and focus, you're more attuned to them. It's like when you decide to buy a new car, and suddenly you see that same car everywhere. Your brain is now tuned to what matters to you, and success works the same way. However, creating a vision isn't a one-time activity. Life changes, and so do you. Your goals, passions, and circumstances will evolve over time, and your vision should evolve with them. Revisit it regularly. Reflect on whether it still excites you and if it aligns with your current values and priorities. Adjust as needed, but always ensure it remains authentic to who you are and who you aspire to become. In the end, your vision is the seed from which success grows. It provides direction, motivation, and a sense of purpose. With a clear and compelling vision, you set the stage for everything else: discipline, faith, resilience, and service to come together and transform your life. Dream boldly, define clearly, and carry your vision forward with unwavering commitment. Success will follow. Discipline is the backbone of success. It's the engine that drives you forward when motivation fades and the excitement of a new goal wears off. Discipline isn't flashy, it's not about grand gestures or overnight achievements. Instead, it's the quiet, consistent effort you put in every single day. It's waking up early to work on your dreams, even when no one else is watching. It's choosing to take action when it's easier to make excuses. If success is a destination, then discipline is the vehicle that will get you there. One of the greatest misconceptions about discipline is that it's something you either have or you don't. That couldn't be further from the truth. Discipline is a skill, and like any skill, it can be developed and strengthened over time. It starts with small, intentional choices. Each time you choose to act in alignment with your goals, you're training your mind and body to habits that lead to success. The first step in cultivating discipline is to create a clear plan of action. Without a plan, even the strongest willpower can falter. You need to know exactly what you're working toward and how you're going to get there. Break your goals down into manageable steps and commit to taking those steps consistently. For example, if your goal is to write a book, discipline might mean committing to writing 500 words a day, no matter what. Over time, those daily actions compound, turning small efforts into significant achievements. Discipline also requires you to embrace delayed gratification. In today's world, where instant results are often glorified, this can be challenging. But success rarely happens overnight. It takes time, patience, and persistence. Discipline teaches you to stay focused on the long-term reward, even when the short-term payoff isn't immediately visible. It's the willingness to forgo temporary comfort or pleasure in exchange for lasting fulfillment. Another critical aspect of discipline is learning to manage distractions. The world is full of things competing for your attention: social media, entertainment, and countless other distractions that pull you away from your goals. Discipline means setting boundaries and creating an environment that supports your focus. Turn off notifications, set specific times for work, and eliminate temptations that might derail you. Remember, every moment spent on distractions is a moment taken away from your dreams. But let's be clear, discipline doesn't mean perfection. You will have days when you slip up, when the effort feels too hard, or when life gets in the way. That's okay. Discipline isn't about never failing, it's about getting back on track when you do. It's the ability to recommit to your goals after a setback and to keep moving forward, no matter how small the step. One of the keys to maintaining discipline is finding your why. Why do you want to achieve this goal? What drives you to keep going even when it's hard? When your purpose is clear, discipline becomes less about forcing yourself to act and more about aligning your actions with your values. It becomes a natural extension of your commitment to your vision. Another helpful practice is to celebrate progress along the way. Discipline doesn't have to feel like a grind. Recognize and reward yourself for the effort you're putting in, even if the results aren't immediate. This positive reinforcement keeps you motivated and reinforces the habit of consistent action. Ultimately, discipline is about showing up for yourself. It's about proving to yourself day after day that your dreams are worth the effort. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. Discipline transforms potential into progress, and progress into success. The journey may be long, but with discipline as your guide, you'll your life stronger, wiser, and ready to claim the life you've been working toward. Faith is the anchor that holds you steady on the journey to success. It's the quiet voice that says, keep going, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Faith isn't about ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. Instead, it's about believing in possibilities greater than your current circumstances. It's about trusting in your ability to overcome, adapt, and grow, even when the road ahead feels uncertain. Faith is the foundation of resilience and the fuel that keeps your vision alive. Success is rarely a straight path. There are moments of doubt, setbacks, and times when it feels like nothing is working. This is where faith becomes essential. Without it, it's easy to lose sight of your goals and give up when the journey gets tough. Faith allows you to see beyond the obstacles and focus on the bigger picture. It reminds you that every challenge is temporary and that perseverance will eventually lead to breakthroughs. One of the first steps to cultivating faith is to develop a deep belief in yourself. This doesn't mean being arrogant or pretending you have all the answers. Instead, it's about recognizing your potential and trusting that you have what it takes to figure things out along the way. Self-belief isn't something you're born with, it's something you build through experience, effort, and reflection. Start by acknowledging your past successes, no matter how small they may seem. Each victory is evidence of your ability to overcome challenges and achieve your goals. Faith also requires a willingness to step into the unknown. Success often demands that you take risks and venture outside of your comfort zone. This can be intimidating, but faith gives you the courage to move forward even when you don't have all the answers. It's about trusting that the path will unfold as you take each step, and that the resources, opportunities, and people you need will appear when the time is right. One of the most powerful ways to strengthen your faith is to focus on your why. Why are you pursuing this goal? What drives you to keep going? When your purpose is clear, it becomes easier to trust in the journey. Your why serves as a source of inspiration and a reminder of what's at stake. It gives meaning to your efforts and reinforces your belief that the challenges are worth enduring. Faith isn't just about believing in yourself, it's also about believing in the process. Success takes time and progress isn't always linear. There will be periods when it feels like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. These moments can be discouraging, but faith reminds you that growth is happening, even if you can't see it yet. Just as a seed must spend time underground before it sprouts, your efforts are often laying the groundwork for future success. To cultivate faith, it's important to surround yourself with positivity. Seek out mentors, friends, and communities that uplift and encourage you. Their belief in you can reinforce your own and provide support during difficult times. Likewise, be mindful of the stories you tell yourself. Replace negative self-talk with affirmations and reminders of your capabilities. The way you speak to yourself has a profound impact on your mindset and your ability to persevere. Finally, faith involves surrender. This doesn't mean giving up on your goals, it means releasing the need to control every aspect of the journey. Trust that the universe, God, or whatever higher power you believe in is working in your favor. Let go of the fear of failure and embrace the adventure of growth. When you approach your goals with faith, you create space for unexpected opportunities and solutions to arise. Faith transforms obstacles into stepping stones and setbacks into lessons. It keeps your vision alive when circumstances try to dim it. With faith, you become unstoppable, not because the journey is easy, but because you trust that every step is leading you closer to the success you desire. Service is the heart of true success. While society often equates success with personal achievement, wealth, or recognition, the reality is that real fulfillment comes from the impact you make on others. Success isn't just about how far you can go, it's about how many people you can bring along with you. The legacy of a life well lived isn't measured by titles or trophies, but by the lives you've touched, the hearts you've inspired, and the communities you've uplifted. When you center your success around service, you align your efforts with a purpose greater than yourself. This shift in perspective transforms how you approach your goals and the energy you bring to your work. It's no longer about simply achieving milestones, it's about creating value for others. Whether you're building a business, leading a team, or pursuing a personal passion, ask yourself, how can I use my skills, resources, and experiences to make a positive difference? Service begins with empathy. It's about stepping outside of your own perspective and genuinely understanding the needs, struggles, and dreams of others. This requires listening, not just hearing, but truly understanding what people are saying and what they aren't saying. When you take the time to connect with others on a deeper level, you gain insight into how you can contribute meaningfully to their lives. A commitment to service doesn't mean neglecting your own goals or sacrificing your well-being. In fact, it's the opposite. By helping others, you often offer opportunities, growth, and joy that you wouldn't have experienced otherwise. Service creates a ripple effect. The more you give, the more you receive, not necessarily in material terms, but in fulfillment, purpose, and a sense of belonging. One of the most powerful ways to serve is through your work. Whatever field you're in, approach your work with a mindset of contribution. If you're an entrepreneur, focus on solving real problems for your customers. If you're a teacher, dedicate yourself to empowering your students. If you're an artist, use your creativity to inspire and uplift. Service doesn't require a grand platform. It can be woven into the smallest interactions and everyday tasks. Service also requires humility. It's about recognizing that success is never achieved in isolation. No matter how talented or driven you are, you've benefited from the support, guidance, and opportunities provided by others. Acknowledging this truth inspires gratitude and a sense of responsibility to pay it forward. When you serve, you honor those who have helped you along the way and create a path for others to follow. Incorporating service into your definition of success also helps you navigate challenges and setbacks. When you're driven solely by personal gain, failure can feel devastating. But when your goals are rooted in service, you realize that every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and serve better. This perspective keeps you grounded and resilient, even when the journey gets tough. Another aspect of service is mentorship. Sharing your knowledge, experiences, and wisdom with others is one of the most impactful ways to serve. When you lift others up, you create a cycle of success that extends far beyond your individual efforts. Your influence multiplies as those you've mentored go on to inspire and support others in turn. Service doesn't just benefit those you help. It transforms you as well. It cultivates qualities like compassion, patience, and gratitude. It deepens your understanding of what truly matters and strengthens your connection to the world around you. The fulfillment you gain from serving others far outweighs any material reward or personal accolade. Ultimately, success rooted in service is success that lasts. The things you achieve for yourself may fade over time, but the impact you make on others endures. So as you pursue your dreams, remember to look around you. Ask yourself how you can use your journey, your talents, and your resources to make the world a little brighter, a little better. When you do, you'll find that service isn't just the heart of success, it's the soul of a meaningful life. Resilience is the cornerstone of lasting success. It's the strength to persevere when faced with challenges, the ability to adapt to changing circumstances, and the determination to keep moving forward despite setbacks. Resilience is not about avoiding failure, it's about learning how to bounce back stronger every time life knocks you down. Without resilience, even the most ambitious goals and well-crafted plans can crumble under the weight of adversity. Life is unpredictable. No matter how prepared you are or how carefully you plan, obstacles are inevitable. What sets successful people apart is not that they avoid difficulties, but how they respond to them. Resilience is the mindset that allows you to view challenges not as insurmountable roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth. It's about shifting your perspective and understanding that every setback holds a lesson and every failure is a stepping stone to something greater. Building resilience starts with cultivating a strong sense of self-belief. When you trust in your ability to navigate challenges, you're less likely to be overwhelmed by them. This confidence doesn't come overnight, it's built through experience. Reflect on the obstacles you've already overcome in your life. Each victory, no matter how small, is proof of your inner strength and resourcefulness. Remind yourself of these moments when faced with new difficulties and use them as fuel to keep pushing forward. Another essential element of resilience is adaptability. The world is constantly changing, and success often depends on your ability to adjust to new circumstances. Resilient people embrace change rather than resist it. They stay open to new ideas, remain flexible in their approaches, and are willing to pivot when necessary. This adaptability allows them to turn challenges into opportunities and find solutions where others see only problems. Resilience also requires emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage your emotions. It's natural to feel frustrated, disappointed, or even defeated when things don't go as planned. Resilient people acknowledge these feelings without letting them take control. Instead of dwelling on negativity, they focus on what they can do to improve the situation. This emotional regulation helps them maintain clarity and make better decisions under pressure. One of the most effective ways to strengthen resilience is to develop a support system. Success is rarely achieved alone, and having a network of people who believe in you can make all the difference. These could be mentors, friends, family members, or colleagues who provide encouragement, advice, and perspective during tough times. Resilient individuals know when to lean on their support system and aren't afraid to ask for help when needed. Resilience is also deeply tied to your sense of purpose. When you're clear about why you're pursuing a goal, it becomes easier to stay committed to it, even in the face of setbacks. Your purpose acts as a compass, guiding you through difficult moments and reminding you of what's at stake. It gives meaning to your efforts and reinforces your determination to keep going, no matter the obstacles. Failure is an inevitable part of the journey to success, but resilient people don't let failure define them. Instead, they use it as a tool for growth. They analyze what went wrong, learn from their mistakes, and apply those lessons moving forward. This growth mindset allows them to view failure not as the end of the road, but as a necessary part of the process. Lastly, resilience is about persistence. It's the refusal to give up even when progress feels slow or impossible. Resilient people understand that success is a marathon, not a sprint. They pace themselves, stay patient, and continue putting one foot in front of the other, trusting that their efforts will eventually pay off. In the end, resilience isn't just about enduring hardship, it's about thriving in the face of it. It's the quality that transforms challenges into opportunities, setbacks into stepping stones, and dreams into reality. With resilience, you don't just survive adversity, you grow stronger because of it. And when you cultivate resilience, you become unstoppable in your pursuit of success.